People still remember how to do it. Quen. Roll. Quick attack. I think we'll be alright.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be...
I'm going to watch this again because it's been so long.
Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri.
Alright, is that... Okay, okay. Also, my hair's getting a bit too long, but we're just going to ignore that. We're going to ignore that and get through it. So yeah, brand new zone. Brand new zone. I don't know anything about it. Not played for a while. It'll be a brand new time for all of us. I'm just going to ignore that pack of fighting wild dogs, actually. We're going to enjoy this music together. Oh no, it's done. It's over. It's B to jump, yeah? Yeah, it is. I remember. And it's hold B to dismount. It's all flooding back to me.
Step away. Chaplain's praying, can't you see?
Ooh, a quest.
From the well of the eternal fire's great. Approach.
Give me a quest.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal fire.
Backhanded compliment.
Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more
mean,
good one works in life,
good.
the more hallowed things are. Yes.
No one
splendid.
should work for free.
Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Till such time as food, shelter, and other things are free, work's not gonna be free. Anyway, quests. That better not just be the one I just got. Oh, some quests might be too difficult for you at the moment. Each one has a suggested level next to its name. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore the level 32 one. That might be bad for me, but that is just the Hearts of Stone one, so that's fine. Visit Triss, that's cool, we're going to meet our friend Triss. Now, can't help but notice that, like, whew, all of these are pretty bad for me. Those are all primary, though. We can do this one. Funeral Pyres, easy. We are well the right level for Funeral Pyres. And let me just remember how to very rapidly save it, because we've got to know that that's the most important thing of my life. It's not so much that I'm a save scummer. It's that this game crashed on me once, and now I'll be eternally terrified of that. And anytime I don't save, that is the time that I die horribly. Right. Let's see if I remember how this all works. Boom. Point up. Yep. Ooh. What does B do? Oh, B is for dodging, I remember. Yes. Like, I had a memory of pressing B a lot in combat, but I couldn't remember why. Shit. You're gonna have to bear with me, you know, it's been a while. Let's pop a swallow, why not? Oh, and I should be popping thunderbolts as well. Mustn't forget this. Ooh, let me just check. Do I have necrophage oil? Oils. Spectre. Necrophage. Beautiful. Then I'm ready. Baby, I'm ready to go. On the rooftop, shout it out.
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oils.
Oh, hello.
Burn well.
Hello there, friend. Right. First of all, we got to Quen this, right? Whoa! That was a pretty swaggy dodge. Proud of that one. Alright. Oh, okay, they explode. It's good to know. I'm oiled up, but I'm still not thunderbolted. But that was only one Rot Fiend, I guess it's not a big problem. Holy oil time.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Ah, it is to be holy fire, I understand. Nope, that's Witcher Senses. Nope, that was a Quen. That was the button I was looking for. Let's bear with me. Was that everything? Ah, no. Got to find 3 sets of bodies. Easy. Wait. I need to go pick this. I know it's silly of me, but just felt the need. Are we streaming? Yes, we are. It'd be hilarious if I'd like forgotten to do that. That'd be a classic me move. Could have roached it, chose not to. Slash forgot. But also, you know, all kinds of flowers to pick. Oh, but it is a gorgeous game, isn't it? Feel good about it.
Yeah,
Playing it makes
sure
me happy.
Stinks like a mass grave.
It does, so we'll
Now
Thunderbolt
for the
up,
holy oils.
and we'll
They burn
also...
well.
A bit of a Quen. This one's only level 2. Should be easy, yeah? But there are many of them. Oh, how I miss the group style of combat from Witcher 1. Do I have any bombs? Probably don't, but... feels like a great time to use a bomb. Blinds opponents within its radius. Alright. I'm gonna remember how that works. Right, Samum. I've forgotten how to like deal with that. So, RB to Samum. Thank you, game. You're an absolute legend for reminding me. What? Hang on, no. That's a bear. I'm not putting up with that. Deal with the ghouls. Bear, I will not intrude on your territory. That is for you. I respect your space. You'll get no arguments from me. You really won't. Promise. I mean, yeah, Blinded the Ghoul blinded me as well. No! Haha! Off with thine head. And I think the bear actually de-aggroed, which is good for us. I shall use my Witcher senses because something is vibrating here. And yet I see nothing. Let us douse them in the holy
Now for a
oil.
shot of Igni.
Hmm. Thrashing this game, actually. Seeing that footprint counter next to the minimap is really disorienting for me because the arrow is pointing downwards, and just used to World of Warcraft TomTom rules, that means I'm going the wrong way. Don't know if that bear was guarding something important, by the way, but I'll deal with that at a more appropriate time. You know I'll give the map a sweep. You know that's on the table. How do I whistle for my horse again? Ah. It's a good thing it just, like, constantly tells you things on the UI itself. Because I would just forget all this. Is it B to get on you as well? Oh, it's A. It told me there. I was about to press Y, which is how you get in cars in Grand Theft Auto. I think I might have cleaved my horse's head off had I tried to do that, though, because Y is the button for strong attack. Just a few people hanging, as any happy little village needs. Fucking hell, I should save it. What's wrong with me? I've done so much. Like, I am well gonna die.
Come on. Shit.
I think I'm
still alive.
I misheard that as shit, I'm still alive. And I was like, oh, Carol, you should meet my wife. Saboom! Fucking hell, Geralt. Alright, chill out, mate. Who are you?
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
We still talking about a priest of the eternal fire?
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade Fistech from me 3 times, everything perfect. But the 4th, his men came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy any evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you.
Dangerous. Dangerous, mate. But yeah, no, I'm not going to kill you. Probably going to end up killing these priests by the sounds of it.
Now, a shot of Igni.
Also, I like how things like Fistech, you know, fictional drugs, the creators of them are always so proud of them that they, like, completely dominate the narcotics world of the fictional world they're in. So there's no, you know, Fistech and heroin or Fistech and opium. It's just Fistech, Fistech, Fistech all day, all night. It's all anyone takes. It's all anyone cares to take. It's the best. Horsey. Ah, I was getting left and right mixed up. Classic me. Right. You and I are gonna have words, priest. Suppose I should level up as well. Whatever good that'll do. So what have I got? I've got 1 point available. Let's do. Let's do it. Strength 4. Why not? Don't use strong attacks very much, but that's more to lack of confidence than anything else. Oh wait, have I not leveled up yet? Oh, did I not save it? Oh look, there's all this stuff I could be using as well, which I like Well, now I feel fucking stupid. Why can't I use this, though? For some reason, that's why. Ard. Let's see, increase its range. Don't care about that. Permanently weakens armor. Could be cool. Increase signs durations. Alright. Quench shield pushes opponents back when it breaks. That could be cool. What's the alchemy though? Increases my overdose threshold. And includes duration time of potions. That's cool. Sorry, I know I'm not talking now, I'm just like reading these during the day. Looks cool. Don't feel any particular need for that yet. Cool. Okay, so I'm trying to assess how much regret I've got. I don't think I regret, like, increasing, I don't regret fast attacks at all, because I use those so much.
Whoa!
I'll try not to regret leveling up strong attacks by just trying to use them more often. I'm not going to regret Quen, because it's a sign I use all the time as well. But I'll certainly be looking into making some cleverer, more informed choices from here on out. I had no idea that there was more I could use. I'll certainly want to level up alchemy stuff because, like, that's the fantasy of this game I really want to buy into, you know. That Geralt's, you know, the only reason he's as good as he is because he's constantly chugging down. Right, someone's in distress though. Speaking of, do you have any oils that will work on you? So. Also, what potions do I have? Wolven Hour. Pointless. Don't really care about that. Okay. Alright, no oils for you yet. That's fine. Oh!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
I think I'm gonna let you get away with it. Oh shit!
Don't let him
skin
No stamina for you. Fuck off. Right, and I still don't really know what to do with my adrenaline. Like,
Don't let him catch his breath! He's ours! It's ours!
woohoo! Did not have enough for a Quen there.
We'll flail your skin off. Let's end this.
Got him. Didn't get him. Right, come on, go for me, go for me. I was too early there, didn't get the counter attack off. You fucking think you're getting away with it, do you? Come at me. My Quen.
Lost your nerve?
Jesus. That stunned me as well. A new bandito! I don't want to kill your horse though. So, leave the horse out of it.
Curses. What's casting curses?
Alright, so I should dodge, like, really strong attacks rather than try and parry them. But you're fair game.
Don't let him catch his breath! Oh, yeah.
Jesus, alright, that's the end of him. Right, you can't get me with your little knife, I dare you.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Got greedy there, got greedy. And that was just me being bad.
Curses. What's casting curses?
Oof!
Don't let him catch his breath!
I love that I'm just like quaffing down just pounds and pounds of raw meat while I'm fighting these guys. I hope it demoralizes them at the very least. Woohoo! Ooh, nice. The 1-2 punch! Remember the 1-2 punch! I got greedy again. Ooh, the greed. The greed's taking me as we're getting near the end of this fight.
What's casting curses?
That was just a really bad dodge. Like, that was stupid of me. And thus he meets his disappointingly non-violent end. Oh, he died at some point. Okay then. Not gonna hurt you, horsey. Not putting up with that. Nice, he's down. Alright, your horse is now my horse. Don't actually want it though, so I'll get off. I was waiting to like parry you, but you're not even going to hit me. I earned this save. I really did. Oh, can't save it right now. Can I do it now though? Yeah. Let's get looting. Oh wait. Oh, you're still alive! There we go. And there's another. Oh, get me crossbow out. Oh. Well then. Get off your horse. Like, this strat's not working for you. You might want to get a new strat. Maybe? Oh, sorry, horse. Horse will be fine. Horse, please. Don't protect your master. We're not beefing, you and I. You go off.
We'll flail your skin off.
Buddy.
Curses! Twat's casting curses! Don't let him catch his breath!
Could get a sword out though. Garly? Could also just slash you up, I guess.
Fucking bastard!
The mounted combat in this game is not fantastic. Right. Now may all horses live in peace. I'll deal with you in a bit, mate. Loot first. Rescue later. Oh god. Also loot this a letter. My dear Helk, remember when you said, Ilsborg, don't you go robbing folk, the gods don't like it, and besides, only refugees on roads these days and they're even poorer than us? How you were cross that I shirked working in the fields and didn't bring a scrap home to put in the pot? Well, you were going to have to eat those words, my dear, gobble them all up with a hearty slice of humble pie and some baked crow on the side. Yesterday we cornered this merchant, and not a Gorse, Velen or Brenner man, but from Nilfgaard itself, you see, from the city of Golden Towers. Didn't speak much common, but enough so as we could understand each other. He said he was carrying some goods to the Black One's camp. We took everything he had, and I'm telling you, Helka dearest, you never seen so many crowns in your life, nor could you ever hope to count that high. Now we're going to rough him up a bit more to make sure he hasn't hid some of his gold or goods. Once we cut off his thumbs, he'll spill the beans about any extra treats stashed in the soles of his boots. And once Mirko scolds him a bit, he'll tell us about the precious stones he's got sewn in the feed bag. Might tell us a great many such things of interest, in fact. You never know. You never know just what till you try. Why don't you just search his shoes? Tell the young'uns Dar's gonna be home soon. Then he'll bring them toys and treats, and they'll eat so many honey cakes their tummies are gonna burst. For you, Helka, I'll bring a silver necklace and brooch. Because while you can be awful cruel at times, I still love you, you naughty bint. Ilsborg. P.S. Throw on that nightshirt with the lace and red beads for my arrival. Colour up your kisser somewhat. This fellow sounds like a catch.
From this stone by the bridge across the pond tower. Got goods for the army mostly. I'll make an exception for you.
Cheers, bud. Feeling another save. Yeah, that'll cheer me up. How are we doing for time? Oh, plenty fine. Plenty fine. There's a plant here, and I need to loot it. Come on, Witcher senses, help me. What are we after? I think the game's just lying to me. Okay. Now I know I could roach it up, but we're so close. I hate to bother my horse. It's such trivial nonsense. A up. There was a vibration. I'm used to that meaning that Witcher senses are helpful, but I guess not. Alright, what's going on here then? I'll actually pop another save just in case things get violent. You know what it's like. Right, lads, what's the deal?
Yes, well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
Why do you priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. You've no notion of the work we did just after the battle. The wounded needed tending, refugees, pastoral care. We had sermons to deliver, donations to collect.
Relieved to hear it. What would the people have done without you? So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fistech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you. For all time. Exclusively.
You can hire me, but you sure as hell can't buy me.
Ah, an impasse. Then it will be cheapest to kill you.
Knew it would go down this way.
Surely we'll manage, Witcher or not. Take him!
Mate, you have not even seen my Quen. And my abilities are just quaff down raw meat. Oh, wow. Do you think you can? Come on, buddy, come on. Give it your best.
Come on.
Why don't you give it your best? Alright, now it's 101. Impress me. I wasn't impressed. I'm sorry to say it. Right, let's finally go to that fucking inn we were supposed to go to, like 10 million years ago. Oh, now that was a definite vibration. What are my Witcher senses trying to tell me? Nothing, I don't think. Right, come on, Roach. We can make this journey together.
Let's go.
Come on, come on, come on! Gee up! Oh, I thought it was my Witcher senses then, but no, it's the glow of that person's torch. Oops, sorry, doggy. I'll redo my potions when we get to the inn. Don't you worry. I know I can meditate anywhere, but and call me like silly because of it. I just don't like the idea of Geralt just sitting here in the rain. Like he needs somewhere warm to meditate. Roachy, I'm off. You can go have a run around. I don't mind. So this wild dog's been killing non-wild dogs, and I'm not happy about that, because dogs are lovely. You can wait till he leaves. You're not scared of dear old Jerry Halliwell, are you?
Come out. I'm not gonna hurt you. When did you last eat?
A week back. Half a charred squirrel and a handful of berries.
Why are you out here alone? Where are your parents?
Blacken's killed some of them. Others kicked us out themselves. Too many mouths to feed, they said.
Have some of my raw meat.
Here. Be sure to share it with the others.
Thank you. Here, for you. for your kindness.
Not how it works. You better not have given me too much, because then it defeats the point. What did I get? Did you give me some experience points? Oh, a doll. I mean, you might want that doll, but as long as you're not going to, like, go hungry because of it. Anyway, in Beast's clothing. They entered his hut and began to search. First they tore through his bed. Dried twigs covered the sheet. Now that was the first proof, for werewolves return at dawn after a night of hunting, their bare feet covered in the forest's droppings. They found the second proof under his bed, a wolf's hide. The werewolf surely dressed himself in it when transforming with the setting sun, and shed it again when he turned into a man the next day. Having found these powerful proofs, they ceased deliberation and began the hunt, vowing to find the lycanthrope and bind him in silver chains. That's not a book. That is not a book. That's not a story or anything. I mean, I guess I got potions or something. Ooh, bestiary. Let's go. Ah, cursed ones. Ulfedin. Ulfedin? What's that? Some kind of fish? Professor Artipus Jones Rack, geographer, disappeared during a surveying expedition in the Skellige. Ulfedin are a breed of werewolf found mainly in the Skellige. The harsh and barren conditions of the Isles might explain why they primarily hunt men and are stronger than their continental brethren. Older and particularly dangerous Ulfedin are called Vorefs. Only a few daring warriors in all of Skellige history have managed to defeat an Ulfedin, and each of them is commemorated in ballads as a hero to this day. Like werewolves, Ulfedin and Vorefs are active at night, particularly when the moon is at its fullest. Fast, strong, and amazingly resilient, these creatures kill with disturbing ease. Silver blades should be brought against them, as should Devil's Puffball. Take note that when near death, an Ulfedin becomes particularly dangerous and will attack with doubled fury, while calling wolves to come to its rescue. Vulnerable against Moon Dust, Devil's Puffball, Cursed Oil, and Igni. Beautiful. Wolves aren't as bad as they're made out to be. Werewolves, though, they're every bit as bad and worse. Elsa Vilga, Archer. Werewolves are creatures with both men and wolves inside of them. When in beastly form, they take the worst traits from each: the wolf's drive to kill and hunger for raw flesh and the man's cruel and calculating intelligence. A werewolf's condition comes about through a curse, and the transformations happen outside his conscious control. When he reverts to human form, he has no memory of his deeds, otherwise he would surely go mad and take his own life. Werewolves are active at night, particularly when the moon is full. Though they hunt alone, when threatened they will summon wolves to aid them. Werewolves rarely feel the need to flee, for few adversaries put up much of a fight against them. They strike as swiftly as lightning with claws sharp as razors and regenerate any damage received in mere moments. When fighting werewolves or witcher... There should be a comma there, I think. When fighting werewolves, a witcher should wield a blade covered in oil harmful to the cursed and have a large supply of Devil's Puffballs handy. A werewolf's curse can at times be lifted, yet there is no universal surefire method for doing this. A witcher seeking to undertake such a task must therefore equip himself with a great deal of patience and sturdy armour. Cool. Wait, one of these was new. I saw the star for new, but I didn't see the star on any of these. I'm going to assume it's the Rot Fiends. Of course it reeks. Think they're called Rot Fiends because they smell like roses? Vesemir, Witcher of the Wolf School. Rot Fiends resemble decomposing human bodies that have been stripped of their skin. Their presence is given away by the overwhelming stench of the rot which gives them their name. Devourers are a particularly dangerous kind of Rot Fiend, marked by an insatiable appetite for human flesh. Alright, nice one. I've seen all that. Any new characters while we're here? Hendrik! Considering the way the spy corps of all stripes tend to function, Hendrik was undoubtedly not this man's real name. Nevertheless, this was the only appellation the Witcher knew for his Imperial Majesty's nose to the ground in Velen. After asking around, Geralt learned a Hendrik lived in the village of Heatherton. I always considered it a point of particular pride to count Triss Merigold of Maribor among my closest and dearest friends. This exceptionally talented sorceress was a shining star of her profession, the former mage advisor to King Foltest and a famous hero of the Battle of Sodden, known as the 14th of the Hill. Yet in no way did she resemble her often unbearably haughty sisters in magic. Her deft mind, warm smile, and considerable personal charm had always won over even the hardest of hearts. Though my personal relations with Triss never ventured never ventured beyond the fraternal. Geralt of Rivia at one point found her allure irresistible. From then on, the two shared feelings that ran far deeper than a superficial and fleeting fancy. Yennefer told Geralt that Triss had recently taken up residence in the free city of Novigrad. Nice. Actually, it's warm in this house. Let's meditate. Let's do it, yo. Now, question, did I get any bombs back? Fucking hell, I'm really bad at... Calm down, girl. I did get some Samoon back, that's interesting. Just looking to making more bombs and stuff soon. I really want to get just a nice big fat inventory because, well, like I said, that's the class fantasy I want to buy into as a guy who's like totally prepared. It's just got all these potions and lotions and bits and bobs ready for any encounter. Because the bestiaries, you know, they always describe it as, oh, when facing this creature, you should make sure to have this handy and that handy and this handy. And a lot of the time, you don't have to have this and that handy. A lot of the time, you can just get your sword out and slice everything up. But I do want to play along. I want to play along as someone who does have these things and is ready to use them and utilize them. There's just something I find fun about it. I know, it's smoke and mirrors and it's more inventory management, blah de blah, but there's fantasy about it. A fantasy that's appealing and fun. And I like it. And I know I can get back on Roach, but he's having a rest. She even. Sorry, Roach is a mare, not a stallion. The inn at the crossroads.
So I'll slaughter her myself. Hide her corpse beneath the floorboards. Those bastards won't have it.
Alright then. Let's do some reading. More reading. I'd better drink this cup of water that seems to have something gross in it. I think. Yeah, I think like somehow an errant coffee bean got in this water. That's fine. Good folk, if you see any wonders hanging in the woods, such as treats fit for Yule time dangling off branches, ginger bakings, honeyed apples, fritters or pies, then no matter how fierce your belly growls, turn back. Whoever partakes of those treats is never seen among the living again. In lonely woods, screams carry long, shadows creep far in deep dark dale. Beware ye then the grove's wild song, or in the wild will end your tale. I've need of a man to guide me and me family across the pond. 5 of us in all, me and me wife, 3 young'uns, but they's calm. Because, you know, that's how people write. People write with their dialects. That's how writing's done. But they's calm, not the crying or yelling sort, won't give us away to the soldiers. I'm not rich, but whatever I've got, I'll give. In fact, I'll take on debt and go in someone's service. Anything, as long as it gets me out of Velen. Please someone hear my plea. Raddest. Kind folk, for lack of better fare, I fed my young'uns pancakes made of ground acorn. The poor tykes have lain on straw for 3 days since, their bellies growling something awful, getting sick and crying without end. If you know how to help, come to my hut. I have naught to give in return but a warm word and a prayer of thanks. Vissy. The writing here, like the actual writing that we can read that is legible, is way less than what it looks like on this. Just saying. My true-born brother Mikkel is missing. Anyone who finds him, or at least finds out what fate has met him, will be generously rewarded. And I'll slip a good word to the Baron about you as well. You'll find me at the Inn in the Crossroads, by Bruno Mars. Good people, take pity and hear my plea. My wife, Hannah, she's missing. A few days ago she went to the woods and hasn't yet returned. I'm near out of my wits with worry. and will pay any price to the man who brings her back to me, or at least tells me where to look for her. Nealon, hunter from Blackbough. Well then, shiver me timbers. Oh wait, read. I know, I just read those. Oh, new quests though. Oh, we'll go in the inn though. Like, no reason not to go in the inn. Did I just like turn everything off? I didn't mean to do that. Promise. He's just a poor man from a poor family. Let's chat to him.
Can't be in two places at once, can I?
Didn't expect you to be. Alright, cool. I'll talk to you soon, Innkeep. I have to talk to you right now. You know what you deserve a talking to.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
That is not a bottle. That is a thimble.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeep, vodka. Who's this?
I need the vodka.
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
Why are you so aggro? Let's be suave as balls.
How about I buy everybody around?
Why would you?
Got the coin for it. Simple as that.
I don't drink with strangers.
We share a round, won't be strangers anymore. Then we go our separate ways.
And which way might yours be?
Is it just me, or is that none of your fucking business?
Ah, now you've dropped the suaveness.
You ain't. He meant to insult.
I'll have to kill him then.
Why does... Every time I meet someone new, this always happens.
Damn.
You know what? Fuck you all. You're getting a bomb. We didn't need this.
Have you any idea what the Baron will do when he learns of this butchery? The village! He'll tear it apart before anyone can say it was some wandering mutant done it. An iron fist he's got.
Where's Hendrik?
You deaf? Understand what I'm saying? Baron won't let this stand.
Calm down. Your Baron's no idiot. Seriously doubt he'll think you locals cut his men down with farming implements. Now where's Hendrik?
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, and he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
Go out the back. More of the Baron's men in the village.
No need to worry about me.
I'd rather you not make any more trouble for yourself, for us both.
Well, let's get to looting. It didn't need to be this way, you know? It just didn't need to be. Right, while we're here, I want to see if there's any new stuff I can make. Scrape shot. Calcium equum. And sulfur, that's what I'm missing. Sorry. Yeah, I never got the basic beast oil. It's so annoying. Like, how do I... Have I somehow missed out on everything I'm supposed to do with beast oil? Algul Bone Marrow. Drowning Tongue. Alright, got to fight some more monsters till I get that. Water Essence. So water essence, sulfur, and ecume. No chance you sell any of this, is there?
What have you done to our boys? Don't kill me.
See that? I didn't... I was trying to talk to the innkeep. It somehow led to me like having a drink or something. Then this bloke turns up, smacks me in the back of the head with like a warhammer or something. That was comedy. Ooh, Carol, you prick. Hi there, Bruno. I'm glad you're like really chill about this. Can I just talk to you now?
Greetings.
Bloody Baron. How'd he get that moniker? There a story to it?
A time ago, when he was still in the army, some Blackens had holed up in a dye works. Baron and his men were ordered to take it. Others might have bided their time, starved them out. But the Baron's an hasty one. Attacked straight away. The Blackens surrendered. Baron and his men took most of them alive. But one of his blokes knocked over a vat of red dye. It all ran into the river. Folk took to saying that the river flowed red with blood. That the Baron had slaughtered his prisoners to a man. Been known as the Bloody Baron ever since.
Kind of ironic.
Well, a week before, he'd massacred a whole squadron in Ingholm. But far fewer heard that story.
Baron's not from around here, right?
He's Temerian, but from other parts. Folk say he deserted along with his company. Showed up here one day with his stragglers. They'd all had enough of the wandering. So they took the old lord's castle, and the Baron became master of Crow's Perch. Reckon once the Blackens feel sure they hold the land, they'll let him keep Crow's Perch. Give him a true title.
Wouldn't mind a drink? Show me what you got.
Clearly I can tell you don't have what I'm after, but you do have some of those sweet, sweet Gwent cards. Oh, a rare one. Don't mind if I do. There's nothing I can sell to you. I don't want to be buying alcohol off you until I need it. Otherwise I'm just going to be sinking money for no good reason.
Thanks. Farewell.
Now, for science, I'm going to save it. I want to find out, does someone come in and try and kill me every time I take a drink? No, but that looked awful, didn't it? Don't want to use up an entire swallow to get that health back, so we'll just eat some of our gross raw meat. Hey, now we're back to baked apples. Wouldn't that be nice? You there, Bruno. What are you all about?
A witcher, and not a second too soon.
Understand you have a contract for me.
Oi, it's my brother Mickle. Been a week now since he took the women of Bellows into the hills.
The women of Bellows?
Bellows were a rich village, till the war passed through. Huts were burned down, larders cleared out, all the menfolk conscripted. Women were left to fend for themselves, without food nor shelter. No one wanted them. Redanians wouldn't let them into Novigrad, so Mickle took them to the old mines. Get them out of the rain at least. And I've not had word from him since.
Could look into it, if you paid me more.
Let's meet in the middle. That's always fair, right?
Just a smidgen too high, that.
Prepared to go down 10.
Just a smidgen too high, that.
Prepared to go down 15.
Just a smidgen too high, that.
Prepared to go down another 15.
Alright, my brother's life's at stake, so I can't skimp. It's a deal.
You clearly can skimp.
All right, I'll look for your brother. How will I recognize him?
Shouldn't be hard. He was the only lad in a group of women.
Corpses aren't always in a condition where I can determine the sex.
Corpses? Take it back. They got lost is all. But, if worst comes to worst, well, he had calfskin ankle boots, work of Master Clogs. Told him not to wear him into the hills, he'd only ruin him. But he was so proud of him.
Think I know enough. Thanks.
So you want me to go out the back way, so that to murder more men. Someone tells me that I'll have to murder them anyway. Probably just get it out of the way, right? Yeah, here we go. Garrett, I know you... Fucking hell. Oh, you? Dinklesberg. Scaring the horses. How can you live with your son? Jesus. Sorry, horses. That was a naughty man. A naughty man indeed. Oh, we can go in this one. Let's turn on loot vision. Ah. That's just to extinguish something, not to loot it. Look at all this delicious food, though. Ah, well, I suppose I shan't be thieving this day. Alright. Secondary quests, how are we doing? Towards the Hunter 9 million. Okay. We'll keep to the Nilfgaardian connection for now, because that's the one closest to our recommended level. Hey mate. Sorry I had to see a bit of violence. I know it's rare for you.
Whoa! Hey-ya!
Storms are brewing. I can tell by that Geodude-shaped cloud. Wow, that cloud was shaped like a Geodude. Like with both its arms up, flexing. Look at that.
Giddy up.
Look at that Geodude of a cloud right there. Just beautiful.
Air's strange. Like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
And the snow. Alright, I'm seeing red. That means things will be dead. My Quen! Can you parry ducks? Oh, he totes cats. In the... Oh! 3 level 2 dogs. That's what got me in the end. That is what got me. Come on, game. Come on. You can do it. I see that tiny little loading bar there. Look, sneak that one in, did you? Alright. Dogs are easier to fight when they're blind. It's kind of tragic though, because despite the fact that they're like vicious, rabid dogs, they do look quite cute. So this is a bit of a shame. Everything that's happening right now. Ooh. Sorry, buds.
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is! Get away!
Calm down. It's over.
He looked so anguished as well.
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Looking for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream, how he can suffer.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took him all. The sun was waning, see? And the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange. The toads. I cannot hear them.
This is Wild Hunt stuff. We're about to be visited by our friends Michael Hunt.
Save terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Oh, they're not frosty anymore. How do you get these, like, icy, frosty enemies whose tactic is then to set fire to everything? Your brand is confused.
Just wonderful.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
Well then, let's eat a delicious baked apple, loot some stuff, and find Hendrik, in whatever state he may be. Let's also pop some Witcher senses, just to make sure there's not more... Ooh! Horse footsteps. Is this old Henny Money?
Tortured him.
Did they?
Maybe they missed something. Need to check his pockets. Trousers are stiff, as if hung out to dry midwinter. Maybe hid something in his jerkin. Damn, he's cold as ice.
Willing to sacrifice.
Should check his boots. Blood, congealed. Key hidden in his boot. Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
Search the hut using your Witcher sense. Oh.
There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning.
Where the hell did you put the rug? It's locked. If only we got a key like 2 minutes ago. You know what? I'm actually gonna... meditate a second here. Just to get my simoon back in case it's needed. Oh, and now it's open? Please. This fucking game. Don't understand it. But we're in. We're in. We'll pop in that save in case something spooky happens. Don't want anything spooky, do you? Oh, there was a ladder. I just didn't see the ladder. Who's this? Tamara Strenger, daughter of the Bloody Baron, presumed kidnapped. Hearty reward for whoever finds her or brings her in.
Valuables left unlocked, on display, almost. Lost his mind, or...
See, I like Geralt. He's not like the wimpy police in L.A. Noire. When he finds money as evidence, he takes the money. What's this then? A vial. This fisheye lens actually makes me feel kind of queasy if I keep it on too long while I'm moving around. Whew. A up.
Interesting.
What's that noise?
A ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings. Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Also cited in Novigrad.
Skellige.
Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair. Scar on her face. Avoids contact with others. Drunken swine. So-called Baron hosted subject at his castle, or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talked to Baron at Crow's Perch. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp, encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcops. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say. Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri, thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
To the Baron's castle we go, I think. Like, check my quests. We should do hunting a witch first, because it's the lower level one. Haha! See? I like a nice smooth curve. Let's have a look at the updated characters thing then. Alright, sadly, Geralt arrived too late. The village had been ravaged, its inhabitants slaughtered, and Hendrik's service to Nilfgaard terminated in a most violent and disturbing manner. Yet the agent showed such determination before he died that Vatier de Boo, chief of the Invariable Spy Corps, surely beamed with pride if he ever heard of it. Despite undergoing horrific tortures, Hendrik preferred to die in agony rather than reveal where he hid his reports. They remained in his hut for Geralt to find, providing him with several pieces of important information. Nifty. Absolutely nifty. Hey! Let's go hunt that witch. No, I don't want to... No. I instinctively did what it told me to, but no, I'm hunting a witch first because it's the lower level quest. And therefore, the one I'm interested in. Whoops. Oh my fucking god, I pressed the wrong button to call Roach. There you are, bud. Also, keep an eye on Roach's arse. Because I've heard this game has, like, real-time horse shitting. So, as we're wandering down a road, she might just drop a quick load. It'd be weird if that's not, like, real. If I just imagined that. I swear I heard that, though. I'm sure that's something I've been told about this game. But if it turns out that I made that up in my own brain, then I can only apologise for being a fucking freak. Alright, lads. How dare you? Fucking bastard! Ooh. You go down first, you prick. Wish I had a bomb that, like, dealt damage, though? AoE damage? That'd be cool. Oh. Brink. Let's coin it up, Geralt. Just in time, sort of. That fucking archer. I'm finishing you this time. What the fuck are they doing? Did they somehow lose me? Is that what happened there? Ha!
Blow yourself!
No legs for anyone today. There's still one alive though, isn't there? You fucking munter.
Right, me lovers, to work!
And in a twist of fate, you lose your head. Get to keep your legs though. But you know what? Right, quests. Fuck hunting the witch for now. I'm just gonna do what, you know. Gonna go around looking for like random little shit around the map. See if I can level up a bit. Do hunting a witch actually at level 5. I think that'd be cute. That'd be cute, it'd be cool. Too cool for school, some might say. Did just get a diagram for some good stuff there, good stuff. Doppler decoction, another thing. Don't mind if I do. So actually, let's have a good look at this map because I haven't actually done that yet. You see, we've got a lot of stuff to do actually. A lot of stuff to do. What are these? What are these shit? Boat, just boat. Boat. Got to get on a boat. So yeah, there's an undiscovered location, like right there. Let's actually go there, yeah? Oh, but forgive me as I orient myself. I wish there was a better way to do this. Right. So, yeah. You know what? No, I should just pay attention to where it is relative to me. So it's southeast of me, mainly south. Let's go. Sorry, it took me longer than it should have done to have figured out a good way to do that. But yeah, I think that's a good way to go about things. Just explore the map for a bit. No reason not to. Probably at the start of finding a new map is the best time to do that. So then you get to go into all the questy stuff as equipped as possible. And that's really what I'm after. I ran out of stamina. Oh no. Alright, here's where I check the map and find out I'm doing it all wrong. Yeah. Quite wrong. Okay, so that is that's to the east of me, isn't it? So north, east. I'm good at exploring. I know how to play games. I wouldn't get lost at an Archaea. It never happened. I'd never do it. Feels like I've been running for a sufficient amount of time now. Oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I was too impatient. Right, I'm seeing bad guys. What I'm gonna do then? Pop a scythe. Ah, that's where the monsties live. Ooh, some nasty monsties. La 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 la. Shit. Just blocking those isn't enough. I should probably dodge them full on. They strike too powerfully for me.
Time to end this.
What a horrible thought. I think gonna need a bomb to get rid of this quest, aren't I?
Ought to just destroy it.
I kinda knew that was gonna happen. I'll be fine.
Come on, come closer.
I know I can blow up those red barrels. I do know that. In fact... Shit. That was like the dumbest thing I've ever done, actually. Now that I think about it, that was probably the dumbest thing I've ever done. Why didn't I put a necrophage oil on this whole time? Such a dweeb. Oh, it's on a hit basis this time. That's interesting. This is hit based, not timing based. That's really cool. In you go. It's probably like a terrible idea to blow up monster nests. I bet they're like really good for farming ingredients and stuff. But you know what? If you can get punished by doing objectives on the map, that's the game's fault. That's what that's how I'm playing this. If the game expects me to like, oh, there are certain things you shouldn't do, then it's silly, isn't it? Why would I do that? It would not occur to me to avoid doing things for a bit. You don't want to do too much. It's bad for the game if you do too much. Alright, so, basically, my good pal, we're just going north. We're saving it, and we're going well north. Keep an eye on the map. Make sure I'm not screwing something up. Nope. Let's go north of Heatherton. It'll be fine. Gotta say, for me, going through all this, it looks really, really pretty, but I just know that on stream, it's gonna look like absolute toss, and I can only apologise for that, I really can. Alright, so let's go a little bit northwest now. Oh, actually, excuse me, bud, I just need to meditate for an hour to get some Simoom back. It's important to me. So, if you don't mind... apple juice. Apple juice is nice. Don't have it very often these days. I used to chug it down like water. Alright. First of all, are all these wild dogs relevant? No. Don't be afraid, Roach. You can outrun these guys. God, what the fuck's going on now? New marker, guarded treasure. Guarded by what? Have I run into something that's too scary for me? Because that can happen. First of all, it's just not well guarded, was it? Lol. And yeah, that basilisk, I cannot fight that on my own. Weirdly, though, didn't have to. So now we're going to the very northern tippity top. Wow, we cheesed that guarded treasure. We cheesed it hard. Or did we? Or did we? Come on, Roach. Better run. Right, we've got to go the other way there, Roach. Harpy feeding ground. Roach, mate, we should, I did see a treasure chest there, and yet the fact that it wasn't marked on my map in any particular way makes me reticent to go back there and get it. I know that's weird, but it's just the way I feel about it. Alright. So, if we just stick to the left all times, and get to where we want to go. In theory. Let's pop a save. Let's pop a smurf.
Slow now.
Fast now. So stick to the left, to the left, to the left.
Faster.
Whatever speed you want. I don't mind. Hidden treasure! Is it too much for the likes of us? I know, I save way too much. Can't help it, don't want to help it. So, Roach. Do you fancy coming here later? Take that. Come on, Roach. 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 Bro.
What now?
Sister.
Piece of filth?
I've spotted the flaw in my we should explore the whole map thing. Let's just go where we're supposed to go. The important thing is that we tried, didn't we? And we got some stuff. We can't clear the whole map in one go. That's fine. That's understandable. Pardon me. I'll just sip some apple juice on the way back to the witchy area. It'll be fine. Everyone will forgive my transgressions. Spooky around here, innit? La, 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 la. This stupid singing is going to get drilled into my head. How come what is merely some wild dogs look like way more horrific than rabid dogs? God, now there's bandits everywhere. Nowhere's safe. There's no safety. What do you mean? I'm on a horse. I don't need to catch my breath. Idiot. A can with some blood on it there. That is very rude. Cover your mouth.
Where the grub's from? Not the bowl's fault. Not my fault we ended 6 feet under the birches. What are you to pay here?
New notice board. Let's go! Good folk take no advice from the Peller. When our Rosa fell weak, he said to put her on a pine plank and stick it in a fired bread oven, then count to a dozen 3 times. That's 36. When we pulled her out, she had burnt to a crisp, and there was nothing left to bury the charred. Nothing left but to bury the charred bits. But the Peller refused to give back the 3 hard-boiled eggs we'd given him, saying he'd already eaten them. Okay. Okay. Dear neighbours, I've had these awful dreams where I open my mouth and all my teeth come tumbling out at once, then turn into vile, squirming little things that burrow into the ground. What could this portend? Misfortune? Illness? A barren womb? If you know, pray tell, and I'll feast you to berries and broth. Kind people, don't eat cats. It brings horribly ill luck. After I brewed a broth from our she-cat, next day I twisted my ankle in the field. It's clear they speak truth, saying cats are creatures soaked in foul magic and copulating with witches and seek revenge from beyond the grave. Mindy. The ladies of the wood are unhappy, so the trees whisper. The offerings we make are not enough. We pray too seldom, and too often we take their name in vain. Mend your ways, good folk. Show contrition and fervour in your faith, for if the ladies too abandon us, we'll all perish in this forsaken bog. Hark! Some devilry's taken hold of our fields, something neither spirit nor phantom. Old Will swears on his mother's grave it's like to be Jenny of the Woods. Whether it is or it ain't, be careful and don't go out in the fields alone, and most certainly not without a scythe or rake in hand. But if you've the courage to drive the foul thing off, you'll receive a handsome reward. Bulko, Elderman of Midcopse. To the thief who's nipping goods out of my pantry soon as I put 'em there, that sausage you took last week, I prepared it specially for you, from the bloated carcass of a mare I found in the muck, rotten eggs and a handful of larvae, and then spat in it for seasoning and added some other highly personal ingredients. I hope you ate your fill, you scurvy rogue. Swenleb. It's classic Swenleb. I see that you're a merchant. You know what I like to do with merchants? Trade with them. Oh, cool. Jenny of the Woods. Nice. 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 But before we do any of that... Merchant.
An amulet, a bazaar, some tortoise shells.
Play Gwent with this fella. That means we have to.
What else you have on offer?
Corpse teeth and kidney stones. Tried remedies for trying times.
First of all, can I sell... Oh, I should definitely look into my armour, by the way. I'll sell the grey shit, though. I've no qualms about doing that. Do I have a pierogi? That's a dumpling, okay. What's this? Ashes. Sorry, children. I am going to sell that doll. What do you actually have, though? I haven't even looked yet. Saddlebags. I think I've already got one of those. Some rings that don't do much. Gotta get the Gwent, because it's for a quest. Oh, what was that? I just skimmed right over it. Filth. 5th Essence. Okay. Do I need any of that?
So long.
Inventory? No. Alchemy. Do I need any 5th Essence? That's sulfur, that's not 5th Essence. Decoctions. Archgriffin mutagen. These are all going to be mutagens for things I need to kill, aren't they? Yeah. That just makes... Oh, I can make a Griffin decoction. Taking damage raises damage resistance for the remainder of the fight. Oh, that's really nice. Not seeing any need for a 5th element, though. Interesting. Alright, cool. Allow me, if you will, to check out this. That's the Griffin trophy. Gave me a chance to dismember. So where's the thing I just made? It should be here, right? 1 out of 1 charges. It's got huge duration. Gives me a big resistance. It's very toxic though. Very toxic. But basically when I take damage, I take less damage as the fight goes on. So for big fights, I might as well quaff that. That's really cool. That's really cool. I'm right happy with that. That makes me really happy, that does. Now, merchants. We simply must play Gwent. And because it's been about 2 weeks since I've played The Witcher, I've forgotten how to play Gwent.
Let's play cards. Gwent wouldn't be bad.
Who do I want to be? Do I want to be Northern Realms or do I want to be someone else? I could be Scoia'tael, where I decide who goes first in a battle. Or I could be Monsters. One randomly chosen Monsters unit card stays on the battlefield after each round. That's pretty good. I could be the Nilfgaardian Empire, where I win whenever there's a draw. Or I could just be the one that the game taught me to be. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. Let's be the Nilfgaardian Empire. Let's do that. Right. And now at this point, I just want to... Oh. Like, I might not actually have enough. To be fair. Let's get a Zoltan in there. Alright. How do I, like, look at you again? How do I look? How... Oh, shit. Ah, there we go. Right. Type bond. Same name. Do I have 2 of these though? I don't. That makes you kinda useless. I'm not gonna forfeit the game. I just don't want you in there. You know what? You know what? I don't think I'll have enough cards to make a proper Nilfgaardian deck yet. That's okay. That's fine. Get out of there, Zoltan. Let's be... Oh, my god, Zoltan could just be in all of them. What a cheeky chappy. Alright, we'll stay with Northern Realms for now. That's all we can do. Right. Oh, this is what's already in my deck. I get you. Well, you know what? I made this deck. Let's, well, first I'll see if I've got anything juicier in my collection. Right, you're good. Just based on that number alone. Do I have another one of you? I don't, so I'm missing out on your tight bond. You're still alright for now. Doubles the strength of all cards. Sounds good, doesn't it? Right, let's look in my current deck for shitters then. Weed out the weak. Right, Blue Strikes Commando is not useless because of that improvement. Vest is pretty cool. Stennis is pretty cool. I mean, none of these are weaker than 5. The only one that is has a buff. Yeah. Right. What do you do that justifies your 1? +1 to all units in the row. Not good enough. Get out. Oh my god. Alright, one of you can come back in. That's fine. Alright, good deck, good deck, good deck. Let's go, let's win. Choose a card to redraw. Honestly, I can do better than you. You're a piece of shit. Honestly, don't care about this either. Fuck! I just got one of them back. Assholes. Alright, how do I play this? What's the best way to go? think I'm scared of that? You think? Behold, the best play. Can't beat a 16. No one can. Impossible. Pass. Try and beat my 16. Can't do it. Hey, idiot. Congrats on winning the round by playing like 7 cards against my 2. Quaking in my boots now. Guarantee it. Right. My opponent immediately passed. You know what then? I reckon I can win by plopping down Kyra. I'm just too good at this game. Oh. Monster faction ability triggered. Oh. Hey! I can draw an additional card. My turn. Did you pass again? Did you blow your load? All on the first match. Oh no. No, you didn't pass. Okay. But something tells me I can win. What does you do again? Adds +1 to all units in the row. That's the one. What do you do? Okay, okay. You gotta beat that one though. Okay, but look at this, even spread. Can't even beat me with a weather effect now. Alright. What if I just play my basic bitches? You're not going to have enough, because you played so much on round 1. It's not going to happen. Never going to happen. To be honest, there's not that much strategy in this game when you're both on the last round. It's just like, when you're both on the last round, just play everything you've got. Can I showboat? Am I allowed to do that? Hey, 20 gold! 20 gold! We did it. I really cannot save my game right now. That's the most significant thing I've ever done in this game. I will immortalize it. I will.
I've my elf.
How are we doing time-wise? Fine.
You ain't safe less you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last word.
Good pitch, good pitch, good... Oh, I can play Gwent with you. We're playing Gwent. We're just gonna do it.
How about you take a break from hawking? We play cards instead.
I don't know if I'm even supposed to. Like, is the request to play people in Gwent? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm the Gwent master. Alright. Honestly, I'm tempted to just get these weather cards out of my fucking deck. Alright, more or less the same hand we had last time, and we won with that. Schillard fiets overladen buren. What does he do? Can I have a look at him? Let me have a look. I want to... Spy. Plays your opponent's battlefield. Draw 2 cards in your deck. So he's buffed me up in order to buff his cards up. I see. Now, that's a real shame. You don't do a fucking thing here. I need to pay more attention to if I have pairs, because if not, I might want to get rid of them. My opponent's turn. And he's going to be able to get more cards. That is a problem. Won't be able to starve him out quite so easily. I'm going to drop one more and then pass. Delicious, gross coffee water. Alright, he did have to use 4 cards to my 2, but he did also draw 2 cards. So I don't know who's ahead. Let's get her out. Interesting. Do I want to start playing with forces beyond my ken, though? No, I don't really want to give him the strength this time round, because I only have 1 life left. Bastard. I really can't play any more than this. Still need to beat him one more round. So basically, if you do more than 14, if you do more than 18, I've lost. I don't have any pro strats better than that. That sort of fucks me up a bit, doesn't it? Did I win? Classic! That's really good. But yeah, I'm thinking of getting those weather effects just out of my hand, actually. Out of my deck. I don't really like them. Might put clear weather in there for myself, but that's about it. I don't know. It's not as if I'm the master Gwent player. No way, not me. Fuck off. Don't go asking you those questions, do I? I'll take your water, though. I'll take everything you've got. For lumbago, rheumatism of the back, or witch shot, grind 2 handfuls of Harpagophytum procumbens, called Devil's Claw by peasants, with feline suet. Add dried and crushed arnica, mint, and camphor. Heat resultant mixture before application. Use 3 times a day. After treatment, scrub back with fresh water, lest it reek. Handy.
Telling me such tales. Consider hag to a hag. Now here's
If it weren't for our fellow, this room would be
Hey, enhanced items. I almost forgot about that. Let's enhance my sword as well. Let's do it. Go, go, go. Nice. Now, it occurs to me I didn't actually check what you're selling.
You ain't safe unless you got...
Let me have a look at your stuff.
Show me your moves. Oh, bollocks. Actually, no, fuck all this. I totally forgot to check my inventory to see if I've got anything good to wear. These boots, for example. What's going on here? The fact that they've got a +7 tells me that they're +7 better than what I've got right now. Handy. So let me look at my current trousers. 4 piercing, 2 bludgeoning, 4 slashing. They win. They win the game. What's going on here then? So my current sword, by the by, is 27 to 33%. No, 27 to 33 damage, 27 armor piercing. That's just a pure upgrade, I think. Like, I don't know how, like, 27 armor piercing, that's an abstract number to me. I don't know what that means. I know that 2% critical hit chance means that 1 in every 50 hits on average is going to crit. Same with bleeding. So yeah, I don't really know the best way to value armor piercing. But I'll stick with it for now. Nice. Yes, I'm popping a save again. I'm save mad. I do save scum, as it turns out. Show me your moves. You can take this crap. I don't give a shit. Now again, I should probably look into breaking things down. Oh. That's interesting. I'm going to buy maps to find Witcher gear. Let's do it. Quest will be fun, won't it? Be a laugh. Probably breaking things down, but I just, you know, don't know how important it's going to be. You craft something for me. Yeah, I know. We looked into all this, so don't care about this. Oh, I can craft hardened timber. Silver ore. Interesting. Alright. So none of this I particularly give a shit about, though.
So long.
Why do you sound disappointed? We actually got something out of him that time.
What do you do? Ask a bear to dance?
I could be asking the residents about the witch.
Best give Crow.
Agatha, you've got a name. Oh, Agneta even.
This time's ever gonna not be foul.
Well, you've made it to this age and things haven't been foul, so, I mean, haven't not been foul. Goddamn double negatives. So you tell me.
Ain't allowed to play near Crew Purge.
Then don't. I'll take your Quicksilver solution. And your rake. I'll take all of it.
What do you do? Ask a bear to dance? So, gonna try...
Oh.
Someone's coming.
Heard you talking about a witch. I'd like...
You heard wrong. And you wandered too far. Meager hovels here, that's all. You should get back on the high road whence ye came.
About that witch.
Leave us be or I'll call me man.
I'd hate to have to kill your man, so let's figure out some other way here. Yeah, I'll take your platter and your old goat hide. You the witch? Perchance?
Roots are gonna rot my gut.
God, everyone in this game is
What are you looking at?
so concerned with their
Bothering us
guts.
poor folk.
Look, I'm not talking to you. I'm just taking all your stuff.
Someone's coming.
Tell me everything later, dear.
Oh, keep your distance from the gossiping ladies, did it?
White as curd. Ah, curd. That would hit the spot.
Okay, I heard something at an offering. That's about it.
Swooped down on them because they didn't respect the ladies.
What will become of us?
Doesn't matter where the grub's from, long as the bowl's full.
Consider hacked.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
Oh, aye, 'twas me. You do it? You's a witcher, is you not? Straight off, a picture in me granny's book. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witches. Remember like it were today. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
Let's talk rewards.
Oh, yeah. So, how much would ye wish?
Let's go for a handy 280.
Well, sounds right for Jenny of the Woods, but we're just short. Will you drop it a bit?
Tell you what, good young man like you, I'll do you 270.
Well, sounds right for Jenny of the Woods, but we're just short. Will you drop it a bit?
255, the first of the glitched Pac-Man levels, or the last of the non-glitched. I can't remember.
Oh, have it your way.
Beautiful.
I'm on it. Know if anyone's seen Jenny of the Woods? Could tell me more about her.
Old Willem must have, but he won't tell you naught. He were weak of heart. We found him in the fields this morning. Other folk are afeard to go out nights. But you might try Agneta, lives at the end of the village. Word is she saw the wraith.
And nothing happened to her? She wasn't hurt?
Agneta? Outlived 3 husbands, that one. Jenny of the Woods won't do naught to that wench.
Classic Agneta. Okay. I'm gonna go get a fresh mug of water and stretch my legs for a couple of minutes. Enjoy watching nothing for a couple of minutes. There you go. There we go, everyone. Fresh water ready to go. On the rooftop, shout it out. Video killed the radio star! Wires, wires everywhere. And not a drop to drink. Are we plugged in? Are we all sorted?
If it weren't for our fair helpers ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long past.
True, 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 true. Right, okay, good.
Wild hunts went down on them because they didn't respect the ladies.
Three wagons showed on market days.
So,
What was that about?
I heard some chatter about this witch, I think. All just sort of ended very suddenly.
God bless you.
What's new in the broad world?
Roots are gonna rot my gut.
So says everyone.
Not looking good.
Ye seek trouble? Don't.
Wild hunts went down on them because they didn't respect the ladies.
What will become of us?
Tisn't easy. Not at all. What do ye want?
Best stay clear of the swamps.
Piss all going on right now.
Misfortune never sleeps in the forest.
Mum, don't let us talk to strangers. Oh, come on!
Why is everyone being so secretive about this witch? I've met witches before. I'm alright with it.
Where'd the Baron's men burn the village? It was the wild hunt. Wraiths didn't leave a soul alive.
By the order of the Nilfgaardian Army Group Centre Camp, residents of the villages of Midcopse and Blackbow are hereby required to report to the camp near Midcopse in order to perform labour for the Empire. Those caught evading their duties shall be flogged. Lists of designated residents and their assigned days of service have been provided to the village ealdorman. Ooh. That was a shame. Doubly so, since my health will never come back. Oh well. So something was going on in this house. At least outside this house. Like, am I really screwing something up?
If it weren't for our fair helpers ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long past.
Like, all I heard about the eavesdropping was something bring an offering. That's it. It's not quite enough.
Not from Velen. I get it right?
You did.
So, where you from?
Originally, Rivia.
Rivia? Blimey. That's a ways.
A witch lives around here somewhere. You know her?
I do. From afar, that one, like yourself. But she listens, understands. Helpful. Not like the old witch. That one were deaf as a stump and mean to boot.
Know where I can find her?
Go to the pond. Wild swan swam there once. Trail starts there. Follow it to a great stone, drop where it lies by a devil that a farmer tricked into thinking it was a giant egg, then go right into the woods. You'll pass a destitute cart, and near it find the witch's hut.
Thanks. Been a big help.
I say we tell the Baron's boys.
Some people are like, it's such a shame that modern games have waypoint markers and everything. Really ruins your immersion and, you know, just makes games not as fulfilling. But as someone who has already forgotten the directions that guy gave me, I couldn't be more thankful for them. I really couldn't.
Used to be a large stone near the pond.
Because I'm so unobservant, bet I won't be able to spot this large stone he's talking about. Is it this? I don't think so. Also, the way you're like, it's as though the heavens sent you. Do you want something from me?
Top of the day.
Oh, no. Okay. So yeah, let's see if I can spot a large stone distinct... Ah, there you go. You're talking about that one, yeah? Done it.
There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart.
What are we doing in this neck of the woods? Are neckers necrophages? I think they are. I still have some necrophage oil. But now I don't. Sorry, I'll never get this right in all my life. Ooh, you little bastard!
The guard. Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
Loot that blood. Have a bit of swallow just to keep all my potion charges the same. Because I'm neurotic. Again, did that vibration mean anything? I don't think so. Okay.
Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back online.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
These people seem to like the local witch. Where's all the distrust and hatred? No doubt that'll come later, after she's helped them out.
Anyone home?
Probably there is someone home, but I am busy looting.
Ordinary ointment. Nothing special.
Oh, I'm supposed to be sitting in the hut, using my witcher senses anyway. When deprived of professional products, one can mix up black eyeliner from crushed medicinal charcoal mixed with fresh egg yolk and a drop of lavender oil to keep contaminants at bay. Store the eyeliner in a cool place for at most 3 days, then make a new batch because the old one has surely rotted. Ingest the remaining medicinal charcoal, for it can only do you good. Ooh, achievement unlocked, bookworm. Ploughing syphilitic son of a poxy whore. I lost the first map I prepared for Professor Einstein in a game of Gwent. Which, you know, the first person we met hadn't heard of it. Now everyone knows what it is. I must now return to my base camp near the tomb under Crookback Hills and start anew. Meanwhile, I will mark further points of interest on this map. Edwin Greloff, adjunct in natural history at Oxenfurt Academy. After being recruited by Professor Slavako Einstein to join his research group, I began a study of the Griffin School of Witches. My base of operations was the tomb under the Crookback Hills. Pardonnez-moi. The professor claimed this was the final resting place for one of the griffins and wished to find a way inside it. I quickly discovered a range of places of interest, each marked with a pictogram in the shape of a Griffin School Witcher medallion. I've marked these points on this map. Edwin Greloff, adjunct in natural history at Oxenfurt Academy. I will track those quests later.
Now, where's she off to? Managed to amass quite a book collection.
A pentagram!
Pentagram in chalk.
That there's the devil's work, that is.
Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or...
Well
so
then.
This is where she disappeared to.
I'll get to that in a bit. Darling, I'm writing because you must be worried that I'm still angry. Silly man, you knew full well that I never hold a grudge long. I forgive you. It's all because of that secretiveness of yours. Is it so strange for me to take an interest in your plague research? I adore watching your work in your tower. Please, if you still refuse to discuss the results of your experiments with me, at least don't deny me that small pleasure. If Ressad doesn't need you tomorrow evening, come see me. We'll clear everything up over a glass of wine, or two, or more. York. Now... Ugh. Empty the bath. I know the big portal is the most important thing here, but you've got to check a trapdoor. Ooh, albedo. I think I remember albedo. I can't remember what it does, but I've certainly heard that word before. Journeyman's repair kit. Don't mind if I do. Hangman's venom. I think that's the oil that just works against humans, right? Let me check. Might even be able to make it right here, right now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, humans and non-humans. Get in there! That's really good. You doing okay there, little PC? Yeah, you're alright. You doing okay there, Lily? Alright, come here. Come here. Claws away, please. Claws away. Let's play The Witcher together. Tuck your tail in, get like that. There's a good one. That's where playing with a controller comes in quite handy. What have you been up to today? Yeah? Alright, fine. Know that you brought this upon yourself. I'm going to go through this portal, Lily. There's nothing you can do about it. Well then.
Well, well. Nice.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
You know my name? I can't run in this world. Which is... Oh. Yes, I can. A deer. Ah, it's here that I cannot run. Because we're getting all cinematic with it.
Greetings, Witcher.
And we're nude.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to Gaul.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
Come on, Geralt. Don't be rude. So you've got this magical bath here, and you just leave an actual bath of water just rotting in your house. You're gross.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
So this is someone from the books, I'm guessing, maybe? Or is it someone I'm supposed to know and have completely forgotten about? Both are likely.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
You mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Changing the subject. Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
Why would we lie? I'll just be as unvague as possible.
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri. And no one can know, understand?
Cirilla is here. The girl once sought by the Lodge of Sorceresses, and practically every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I know nothing of it. What is she doing here?
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch, but if you don't know anything, sure you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
He say anything else about her?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
3 hens is probably worth
quickly
way
as I
more
remembered.
than a dozen eggs.
Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Hens can produce many
Nature
eggs.
Stinks. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
That was an awkward bit of dialogue, wasn't it? Oh, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. Like, I get that it could work with, oh, I know how important Ciri is to you, but it was also designed to work if you had, like, been Katie this whole time and not mentioned Ciri's name. So she was then going to be like, alright, let's not pretend to talk about Ciri. But those two different meanings sort of require two different intonations of voice when delivering a line. And obviously they only recorded one, so it just didn't sound natural to the context.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Oh, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's.
Northwest of the village of Byways, a few hours
This
later.
is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Come on!
I will do. This looks like it could get spooky. Why can't I save my game? I refuse to go anywhere. Good. Good.
Gavella Glan.
What's that? Dried fruit. Don't mind if I do. Puffball. But not the devil's puffball.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
Hey up. There's monsters all over the shop. Kira, you'd better teleport us now.
Ready. Follow me.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now.
Wow, that was a bad teleport, Kira. So... is it necrophage oil time? I'm gonna go past them every time. Aren't I? Every single time. Woo!
Come on, come closer.
Just fantastic. I'm so good at this game. Yes, I'm going to pop a save after fighting 3 poxy drowners, if only because I don't trust myself to do this properly. so Tomb Raider, though. That actually was not a problem at all. There was no threat of drowning at all. It was fine. Would love a cat potion, though. This is like the time when that will be a... Oh, wait! Boom. Foglet! Oh, fuck off. Oh, nice. Oh, not so nice. Right. Can you tell me anything about Foglet's mate? Ooh, an Ogroid. Ah, Neckers aren't necrophages. That's interesting. Take heed, gents. There's Neckers under this here bridge. If you all cross at once without slowing or stopping, there's nothing to fear. But if your cart throws an axle or you get stuck out there, well, close your eyes and pray to Melitele. Kurt Hammerback, City Guardsman in Vengerberg. A lone Necker is harmless, 5 are dangerous, 10 can kill even a veteran monster slayer. Particularly troublesome are the larger, stronger individuals known as warriors, as well as the rare breeds of Neckers known as Fukars. Do I need to kill a Fogling first before I know what it is? Alright. There you go, teach me about these things. It is a necrophage. If night ever catches you in the swamps, stay put and wait for dawn, even if it means standing waist deep in water with leeches crawling down your trousers. Most important of all, if you see a light in the fog, never, and I mean never, go towards it. Johannes Strude, Guide. Fog is the traveller's foe. In the forest it can make one lose one's way. At sea it can send one sailing into the rocks. Yet such dangers are nothing compared to the monsters known as foglets, which sometimes lurk within it. These creatures have powerful arms and claws like Zerrikanian Kinjals. Yet what makes them truly dangerous is their mastery of deception, beguilement and disorientation. Many times they need not attack at all, instead simply driving their prey to madness or into boggy marshlands, after which they wait patiently for it to drown in the muddy waters. Quen. Necrophage oil and moon dust. Cool. There is one more left there, right? This fight did not end. Or maybe it did. I don't know. Could have sworn I only killed one Foglet, but I'm just Geralt of Rivia. I don't really know what's going on. Never have, never will. Does world map do anything here? No. Okay. That's fine. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. So this is where I came in, I think? Yes, it is. Let's have some delicious apple juice. The apple juice is strong, actually. Now it feels like I was supposed to go this way, so I want to have another look around what was around here. Oh, basically nothing. There was only one way to go the entire time. Okay. Or not. What the heck have I done now? Oh, I understand what's happened. So yeah, this is the correct way to go. Alright, lads. Lads. Alright. Drowners, they're necrophages. I'm sure of it, yeah. Let's lube up. What am I doing? A drowner! Take that, you naughty drowner. Fucking hell, why? Why?
Kira?
Kira, you idiot. What have you done?
Kira?
You fucking want to have a go? Oh no, you're really powerful. Yeah.
Kira?
Oi, Kira. What you doing, love? It's very helpful, thank you, Geralt. Oh.
Kira?
I should use my Witcher senses to figure out where she's gone.
Ah! Geralt!
On me way.
Geralt, do something! They're crawling out of those holes! Use a sign or bombs, anything!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats! Lilatke! Ah! Lilatke!
Don't have the right bomb. Geralt, please! Oh, the controllers are a bit sticky and awful sometimes.
Do you know the diseases they spread? Thank you.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the Elven Mage, not fight the Hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides...
Go on. Finish. Wait. You've got some special interest in the Hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
Come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen. Oh, very well. Let's go. Gavella Glan.
Well, look. I know I said time is of the essence. And it is. But I also need to meditate. So it's 10:30 PM right now. There we go. It is important that I have my supplies. Yeah? Can't get into fights if you're not supplied. Off you go. No, me first. Okay. Assist them.
That's him. That's the elf.
What was that? An illusion?
What are you hiding?
A morphotic projection.
Something's not quite right.
A what projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirael, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Following the alchemy ingredients, though, that will suffice.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Do I see some spooky ghosts over there? Some wraiths?
Careful. That oily yellow vapor is toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Vulpine Morel immediately.
Vesemir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
Alright, mate. I'm gonna have to deal with you sooner than later, aren't I? Spectre oil, though, yeah? Always want to lube up for the job. The oils are not as far back in the menu as I seem to think they are. Dear me. Ah! Off! Wraith mutagen, that could be useful. Right, Wraith, come on. Must remember, they do a double hit. Like that. So I have to dodge twice before hitting. Got some good shit there. I do say so myself, and I say so. God, more wraiths. Jesus. I don't know if they're like infinite wraiths. This is an easy way to find out, isn't there? Really need more necrophage oil at this point. Spectre oil even. You know what I'm on about. Right, so... Fuck off! I thought you were dead! I thought you were dead! Anus. Now I'm onto my chicken sandwiches. Arr.
Rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Yes, I know. I have eyes.
Cyril, ni for del sol esser fin. Cyril, ni for del sol esser fin. Hail Silla Kelpie.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
I don't like her voice. It reminds me too much of the voice of the ice cream lady from Peppa Pig. And therefore just puts a great anger within me.
A sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Oh, we had some good times with that Karen.
Another security measure. Damn it all.
I'm assuming that because they're technically wraiths, Spectre oil will work on them. Oh!
You know, can you defeat yourself? Are you willing to? Perhaps these apparitions believe they are real.
Sorry, I just don't share your doubts. Who's real? Now focus on the
Okay, alright. Not fair. I was trying to get my swallow. Noticed I had a chicken sandwich out. It was just, all a big pain. All a big, big pain. Load, load, load. Oh!
Bella Glan.
God, how far back are we? Ah, not that far back. Karen time.
Monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt, what the hell is that?
Just us.
Another security measure. Damn it all.
I like how he only sounds mildly annoyed, if that.
Can you defeat yourself? Are you willing to? Perhaps these apparitions believe they are real.
Sorry, I just don't share your doubts. Know exactly which one of those is real. Now focus on the ground.
Come on!
God, the problem with me is I'm just too good. Oof! Really want to get rid of her first. She's causing me some problems. Sorted.
Anything like that ever happened to you before?
Well, almost. A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes. And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature.
I wonder if that's a reference to a book event. And I'm also wondering if I can get away with a quick meditate, mate. It's currently 1:14 AM. There we go. So look at this one.
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Must you touch everything?
Bit annoying, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Sort of developing a Pavlovian fear response to doing anything, though.
Sirel, ni forda sol esser in Ein silla Kelpie.
Got some kind of diagram there. I did see something down here, that's why I jumped. This. I think it's actually a Kelpie.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri. Must be.
Can't see a thing right now.
Kelpie.
Let's save it to the aforementioned Pavlovian fear response.
Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
Look, they're opening.
Whoa, hey!
Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
Think that's a... swallow.
What? Come.
Sure, it's...
Easy.
Of course. The Elven Mage prepared this passage for Ciri. Come on now.
Off we go then.
Gavella Glan. It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm.
See a big hulking thing.
I've a bad feeling about this.
Obviously, I've got to fight him. Most obvious fight of my life. Doesn't seem that hard though. One damage. Okay, maybe not worth it.
Come on.
I like that I'm like hitting it for like 46.58. As if that decimal points play a big part in this game. Like Quen. You need to Quen up. I already had a Quen. Well, now I don't. Oh, you can't get the last hit. That's not fair.
And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains.
Is that like how witches flirt?
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Let's go here, because this is not the way to go.
Uh-oh.
What? Got that feeling again?
Well, I've paid for my hubris. Hubris has been paid for. Please tell me I saved for beating the golem. That is the sort of thing I do, right? 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 Oh my god. Suspense. Hey.
And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
Just go the proper way this time.
Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Plan?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it. How it will transpire. What will she say? What will she look like? Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the Wild Hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavella Glan.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Major's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have?
It's getting tense now, isn't it?
Froze them before they could attack.
Shut up!
Esai Isa. Jaba Doin Nilin Yama. Red! Shin Tabir!
What is this?
The White Frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side.
Go on then.
Darian Annoy!
Ready. Stay close.
Like how your little health bar portrait looks nothing like your actual in-game model.
Hey, Nicola! We must close them!
Saw this coming.
I'll do it, just cover me!
Hello? Did we all see how, like, I didn't have a sword out? That was fun.
Angal Stamina! I'm beginning to think we might make it.
Don't like this though, because it's a game all about like maneuverability and being agile, and then you're stuck in this really small area having to fight. There's really not much you can do to dodge. So then get some bombs out. What little good that'll do.
Hey, Nicola!
Sorry about that, Kira. Alright. Third and final. Here's hoping it's not the worst. I just blind myself. Alright, fuck bombs then. Yeah, right now, my potions are quite weak and they're not lasting long enough, so I'm definitely going to invest in some of those potion talent trees.
It worked.
Think swords, Quen, and then like my potions.
Kira.
That's the shit I'll deal with.
What's wrong?
Worry about.
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
If you can't go on,
You can't leave me here.
I'd never do that. Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
Oh, such classic swooning.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Can we stay a while here and rest though? Because I do need to get my potions back.
The Bella Glan.
Come, we might still catch them.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
He awaits us.
Probably should have saved it.
You're stubborn, Tuan.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
I wonder how long you last.
Alright, is a Wild Hunt warrior, by any chance, a human or non-human? Gonna assume they're a monster since I'm using my silver sword.
Lost your nerve.
Seems quite easy to beat. Oh, I healed. That's annoying. And I've just noticed that my controller vibrates when my Quen runs out naturally. So maybe that's what all the ghost vibrations I've been feeling have been about. Not you need to use your Witcher senses. Just some buff of yours has run down. Oh, cheater! Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Seem to be doing quite well out of hitting once, then dodging, then hitting, then dodging. I'm going to assume this is the third and final phase. Makes sense to me. Ooh, I need a Quen. I swear, this guy is actually easier to fight than like most bandits. He doesn't seem to be blocking anything.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Are you well and whole? I fear...
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I've my mechanism straight, this looks like the Elves' laboratory.
Never heard that saying before. I've heard don't get your knickers in a twist, but not. If I've had my knickers straight, that means that I'm intelligent. I don't know. Fell over my own sentence there. Anyway. Oh, fuck off. Character. So let's look into alchemy first of all. Don't care about that so much. But I do care about potion duration time, that's for sure. Let's go for acquired tolerance. I don't know, like, it's annoying. None of these actual things are grabbing me. It's the potion duration that is grabbing me, though. And I am going to have to get rid of, I assume, like, just my attack damage. It's a shame, because I definitely want... I know I'll be able to unlock later. But I think these three are my bread and butter, for sure. Like, they definitely are. And then everything else, I guess, can be potion-related, maybe? And what's this sort of... I guess I can look in general. But then all these things will cost a slot. That's something to bear in mind. Let's see if there's one that's really good for potions. See, that's not worth a slot, not worth a slot. See, I need to think about these in terms of, are they worth a whole slot, bearing in mind I've got such a limited amount right now. So I don't really know if I'm I haven't paid attention to my armor type, so I don't care about that. Crossbows, as far as I understand it, are garbage forever. That's interesting. But not right now. See, that's cool. That might be worth a slot later, focus. Because right now I don't even know what I'm using my adrenaline points for. I don't seem to have a way to spend them. Maybe there is a way and I just haven't noticed it. That's probably classic me. Don't really care about toxicity. Crossbows are boring. Damage dealt. That doesn't need a slot yet. See, that could be handy one day later on, but not right now. Not any of those, so... Tempted by this one the most of all. You know what, Poison Blades, since I do so much sword fighting, Poison Blades. Alright, now we'll stick Poison Blades in there. I will get Quen back when we have a new spot. But I want to start building up that potion duration. Like, if anything, that's more important to me than just...
Alright, let's watch this message.
Tyrell, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one, and above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Bellum.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant then. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now? After I safely led you through the cave?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from. How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog. And from that chapel, one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Let us do just that.
Why do we even come?
I can't even remember anymore. But there must surely be things to loot here.
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Mysterious mage herbalist. Mysterious mage herbalist.
Okay then. Well, give me some goodies for winning the big fight. Yeah. Not bad at all. So, got a lot of reading to do here. The Berserkers do not constitute a separate clan in terms of blood or lineage. They are instead a family forged by warriors who have heard the call of the bear and answered it by abandoning their loved ones and joining the community of mountain dwellers. Not every man who seeks to join it is accepted into the Brotherhood. The candidates must first pass difficult trials, which usually end in their death. Right. The last trial is the hardest. It is called the Trial of Bear's Triumph, but few outside the Brotherhood have ever witnessed it, and none know what those who undergo it must endure. Quite curiously, the inhabitants of Skellige themselves know very little about the Berserkers, or the Wildkarls as they call them. They do not like to talk about these man-bears, not with outsiders and not even amongst themselves. The gods have abandoned us. The mighty of this earth care not for our fate. Only the ladies of the wood watch over Velen. In foul times when plague and famine reap their harvest, we must beg the ladies for help. If they see fit, they will hear our pleas and knock back fortune's foul blows. This is how one begs help from the ladies. Find a child, young and innocent, and take it to Crookback Bog. Seek out the lady's shrine. 'Tis where the trail of treats begins. Set the child off on the trail, and it shall follow the sweet track and find the good ladies. The child will never want for anything again, for the ladies are kind and generous. What? Stand before their shrine, pronounce your supplication, and the good ladies will hear, for they see and hear all that takes place in their demesne. If you made the offering as it must be done, your plea shall be heard. The Elder Blood. What exactly is the Elder Blood? According to some, it is a powerful elven curse passed from generation to generation. Those in whose veins the infamous Hen Iker flows are said to carry death and destruction within them, to sow hatred and disdain in the hearts of men. It was from this contaminated blood that Ithene prophesied an avenger would be born, a destroyer of nations and worlds. Others claim the Elder Blood is an extremely rare inherited talent, granting control over time and space to a degree unattainable to elven sages. Sadly, few bearers of this gift have been able to control it in full. This merely partial mastery inevitably leads to sudden outbursts of the power that take the form of unpredictable, uncontrollable, and thus extremely dangerous explosions. Behind the dark legends about the curse of the Elder Blood lies the truth of these tragic cases. For obvious reason, the bearers of the Elder Blood are always subjects of great interest to the world mighty, and to mages alike. The former counted on the truth of prophecy, on an avenger being born who could destroy worlds, and who they could thus use for their purposes. As for the latter, they hoped to harness the magic of Hen to broaden their own knowledge and powers. Ultimately, however, all of these plans were for naught. The Elder Blood line broke off with the disappearance of the heiress of the Nilfgaardian crown, Cirilla Fiona Ellen Rhiannon. Boom. Boom. Destroyed. Ooh, botchlings. I think I know what they are. I think they're demonic versions of miscarried babies, because this game's a bit grim. Magic is the science of harnessing, subduing, and making use of the power of the elements. It is also an incarnation of chaos, which is why no one without proper training should ever dabble in any of its domains. Expert mages make use. Expert mages make of magic and art, but the road to virtuosity leads through years of practice, study and hard work, and requires a considerable amount of required inborn talent. Magic was implanted in our world through the conjunction of the spheres, and was discovered to be a living, changeable and controllable being shortly thereafter. The name of the first mage, the one who first discovered this talent within himself and grappled with its power, is unknown. We do know, however, that in a relatively short period of time after the discovery of magic groups began to form in which the talented beings could work together on developing their abilities. This period is usually considered the beginning of magic as a science, and these groups the prototypes of magic schools. The fundamental planes from which one might draw magic power are earth, water, air, and fire. In the tome which you currently hold, each of these will have a separate chapter dedicated to it, ordered according to the level of difficulty and danger associated with the element discussed. So, from what we can gather there then, Geralt is not reading entire books when he picks up books. He's just cherry-picking small parts, which makes you wonder why some of the books he reads are absolutely useless.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
Is it a fake wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
A stone.
What?
The Eye of Nehaleni. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
When you notice a shimmer in the air, walk towards it. When you are close, press A to dispel the illusion. We're going full on Dark Souls now.
Simple, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Let's see where the passage leads.
It's proper good, that. So we'll have one last save. One last quick sweep. Yeah, I think we've looted basically everything. Let's go.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good.
Well, hey.
Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Gotta look for it alone. I should go to Crookback Bog. Think you can manage?
Of course I can. Best of luck to you.
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Kira.
What a weird little smile at the end there.
He must have left it somewhere here. How about that? You changed your mind.
Miss me?
Hardly. Now, focus. Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription?
So I refused, but now I'm just doing it anyway.
That third doesn't make
Suits
much
me.
sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet, like the second, played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. Mind repeating?
Hear that one more time and really get it in our heads.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful
Second, my
lament.
third woeful lament.
The third kept close to his faithful
Third dared not,
beast.
first dared not march.
The
Second
fourth
kept
marched
woeful
not
lament.
beside the first,
Faithful
yet
beast.
like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Fuck me, I can't retain that. The first one, dare not go somewhere. Second one, stays near the first, plays a woeful lament. Yeah? Third one is near a faithful beast. Fourth is similar to the second.
Alright, let's see if we can solve this.
God's sake.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like the other.
So the first one is one that doesn't dare go forward. That's the faithful beast. That's the third one, yeah? I can only see 3. I can... Oh, no, there's 4. Right. Oh, what is that? I've seen 2 faithful beasts. God damn it. Okay, so is this the one that's...
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like the other.
So, which one... So that one's a woeful lament, maybe? Ah! So the fourth one is playing a tune. Alright. It's the first one.
Wait. Something just happened.
Mm-hmm. Behind that wall, a movement.
I'm actually going to get something right for once. Jesus! I'm actually good at video games. I never would have guessed it.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Okay. Cavalry trousers, though, are they good for me? I think so, because I'm not wearing yellow pants. Ooh, or a yellow shirt. Right. Let's look at these trousers, yeah? They're a +3. I'm sticking them on. +17. Sticking it on. Ooh, Garrett, you're looking fine. Alright. So you can just refuse to do this quest if you want. But why would you? I just got some stuff.
We going? There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Whoa-hey!
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are 2 types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves.
What about the kind of man that never seizes any
I've always
opportunities?
seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favour to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Kira.
Do you like getting more quests? just hear that beautiful ah. There we go. Right, so at this point, things are going pretty well. Let's check my quest. So I'm level 5 right now. I've got 2 level 6 quests here. Some level 6 here. Let's have a look at some contracts though. Alright, so no quest that I'm actually good enough to do. So let's see if we can just piss around the map for a bit till we reach level 6. I don't think that's too much to ask. But first, there's probably loads here that we can read now. Berserkers. Now finish your soup, or a berserker will come and swallow you whole. Skellige mother scolding a child. Skellige legends speak of men known as berserkers who transform into bears when overwhelmed by battle rage. In doing so, they lose all self-awareness and are driven by a bloodlust which they must satiate in order to return to human form. Few believe these blood-curdling tales. However, not even in Skellige, where the inhabitants usually treat even the least probable legends with utmost gravity. This indicates either that berserkers are in fact mere figments of mead-sodden imaginations, or else they have learned to hide their abilities from the rest of the islanders. The Skald's ballads indicate a berserker transformed in the heat of battle cannot be distinguished from a true-born bear. Only minute anatomical details, such as the shape of their tongues and teeth, reveal their secret. Descriptions of their fighting prowess paint them as invulnerable to pain and able to heal any wound received almost at once. If these men-turned-bears truly do exist, one can suppose that, like werewolves and lycanthropes, they are particularly vulnerable to oils that harm cursed creatures. But if we are to give credence to ancient songs about these creatures' deeds, about the mass murders and massacres they have committed, we can only hope that no witcher will have to test this hypothesis. Cool. Tasty. Can't say it's a lie, but it doesn't exactly convey the whole truth either. Lambert, Witcher of the Wolf School. Botchlings are perhaps the most repulsive creatures a witcher will ever have the displeasure of meeting. Born of dead, unwanted babies, discarded without a proper burial, their appearance is that of a partially decayed fetus, their unformed flesh twisted with hate, fear and malice. These hideous creatures feast on the blood of pregnant women, driven by a mad hunger that most often leads to their victim's death. A botchling will emerge from its lair at night to lurk by the bedside of an expectant mother, draining her strength and that of her unborn progeny as she sleeps. A woman thus beleaguered first suffers from troubling dreams, then fever, delirium, and a general weakening of the flesh. After a few such nights, she is enfeebled and unable to defend herself. It is then the botchling attacks directly, sinking its long, sharp fangs into her body and drinking of her blood until mother and fetus perish together. A botchling stands around 1.5 feet in height, but when threatened, and if gorged with blood, can change form. At such times it grows into a deformed man, hunched over and striding, ape-like on its forearms. Stronger and fiercer after this alteration, it hurls itself into direct physical combat, gnashing at its opponent, or attacking him with sharp claws. A botchling's curse can be lifted by transforming it into a lubberkin, a guardian spirit of the hearth that watches over the family it never knew, in the house it never could call home. Aw, so it's a happy ending occasionally for the botchling. Baying at the heels of the wild hunt are its hounds, fierce beasts which follow it like dust clouds trailing after a comet. Hushed legends speak of them losing their way at times and descending on the night sky to earth, cold, and death following in their wake. Ezzy Blackjack Davin Troberitz. Born, or so some experts believe, of magic ice crystal, the hounds of the wild hunt race alongside their spectral masters. Like ravenous feral dogs, they are capable only of mindlessly attacking whatever crosses their path. Decent. Sweet. Characters, though? Eredin. The name of the king of the Wild Hunt, the identity of the Lord of Nightmares, the being behind the frightful mask, this long remained unknown. Over time, however, scraps of information gradually coalesced into a full likeness of our foe, but did nothing to detract from the terror he inspired. The Wild Hunt was in truth an elite cavalry brigade from the world of Ain El, the Alderfolk, and was commanded by their ambitious and ruthless king, Eredin Briac Glass. He would travel via secret paths through the cold emptiness between his world from ours to capture victims and take them back to his homeland as slaves. The current object of his hunt was Cirilla, whose power he wanted to harness for his own uses. The only obstacle in his path? Geralt, of course. Ooh, is there more to your story, Hendrik? No. No, there isn't. Geralt first met Keira Metz when she literally dropped on top of him out of nowhere. During the infamous coup on Thaned Island, Keira was defenestrated and nearly landed right on the Witcher's head. The next time Geralt saw her, in the swamps of Velen, was shocking in a different way. The luxury-loving sorceress was the last person he expected to see in such a grim and barren place. Geralt later learned the reason for this, and Keira's fate gave him ample fodder for contemplating the cruel whimsies of the Wheel of Fortune. Once the esteemed advisor to the now late King Foltest, she had been chased out of Temeria when she lost that ruler's trust. Later, she joined the Lodge of Sorceresses, which earned her the hatred of Redania's king and Nilfgaard's emperor alike. Because of this, she had gone deep undercover, posing as a cunning woman, a village witch of sorts, deep in the Velen boondocks. It was not at all difficult to tell that she despised every minute of this. It turned out not only Geralt was looking for Cirilla, also on her trail a mysterious elven mage. Like the Witcher, he had gone to Keira Metz to inquire after Ciri's whereabouts. During his conversation, he also revealed that he kept a hideout in the ruins near the village of Midcopse. Geralt decided to follow up on this lead. Though he was not able to establish the mysterious mage's identity, he did learn that he had been travelling with Cirilla some time before, and the Wild Hunt was after him as well. Top banana! So I'm going to keep playing for another 15 minutes or so, and then we'll wrap it up. Don't know if I can get anything done in that time, but we'll try. Alright, we've got some, right to the very north of us. Got some stuff we can do. So let's do that. There we go. Nothing too spoopy, I hope. So whatever it is, it's underground. Probably in this. There we go. Here's some spoop. Okay. 13 wraiths. Nope, sorry. Not. Whoa! Buddy, lesson learned. I am not going to be a part of whatever you've got going on. I promise. I promise I won't bother you. That is your secret ruin. And yours alone. I respect that about you. Let's keep going forward then to this undiscovered location here. Basically just want to get to level 6 and then we'll do some quests again. That's all I want out of my life. It really is, I promise. What's going on here then? This looks a bit suspect, doesn't it? Whee! What's this? Something that's also underground. It seems that everything interesting in this game is underground. Okay then. Okay. That's fine. Right, what level are you guys?
In your guts, Eddie! Don't let him catch his breath! Instead of blabbing your gob, fight!
Come on, come closer.
Don't know why I hate you. I've no reason to want to fight deserters, but you came at me like a sack of bricks. Come on, go for me. You want to give it a go?
It's too late to surrender.
Good attempt, buddy. Good attempt. Yeah, no, that vibration there, that was clearly just because my Quen went away over time. It makes sense to me now. I understand it. I accept it. I feel comfortable about it. Lock key required. I'll definitely remember that. Hopefully the key's nearby. Like here or something. Hit me. Ooh. You fucking mantas. Oh, not fair. Bastard! I should meditate after this to get my potions back. You twat. You... Come on, hit me.
Not good.
Damn, he actually hit me.
Fire in your guts, Eddie!
Doctor, I think I'm going to lose the game! Probably Quen these people now that I think of it. Like... If I just dodge... No. If I dodge and Igni is what I meant to say. Probably really, really good. Like AoE and shit. Yeah? I'm gonna overpower this loser. Let's see how that works. Let's see if that's any good. Oh! Wow. Didn't hurt him at all.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Why'd I try and do anything other than Quen? What's wrong with me?
Good. Damn.
I should parry this guy. Ow.
Not good.
Just want to see if I can break through his stamina bar. I don't think I can.
Shit.
Alright, and now I'm totally out of healing items. Yay! Definitely need to have a proper stock up soon. Don't know if we'll do that on stream or off stream. Probably, like, on it. Shouldn't take that long. I mean, as soon as I meditate, I've got more shit, right? It's clear that I don't know the best way for dealing with this guy.
Not too late to start.
Probably, an Ard will be good. No. Maybe a Yrden? It's been slowed. Alright, make a mental note, everyone. Yrden slows him down enough to outmaneuver his shield. God, that took a long time, didn't it? Basically, the entire rest of the 15 minutes that I was going to play for. That is classic. So what I'm going to do now is I'll pop save. Hopefully I can meditate now without respawning loads of enemies.
Come on.
Sorted. So read these. Last week, the three of us grabbed this traveller. Looked like the kind of cowardly fuck starts shitting his breeches at the first sight of you. But seems looks can be deceiving. Bastard started waving a sword, cut my ear off, and sliced Olaf's arse so deep he's got an extra crack, except the new one's horizontal. Then he smacked Ivar in the forehead with a hilt. Poor sod's still dizzy. We snuffed him in the end, of course. Every fellow's doomed when he's outnumbered. But it turned out he had a handful of coins in his pouch. A copper ring on his finger, and that's it. We lost out on that robbery. Paid more to the herbalist for patching up than we took for the whoreson. So afterwards Olaf said, "Why the devil risk our necks waiting around for travellers when gold's literally sitting right under our feet? Buried with the dead." Corpse can't defend itself, so the risk of injury is nil. No need to wait around all day till someone walks by. There's already a couple dozen graves waiting for us. Oh, there's already a couple dozen someones waiting for us lying in the graves, each one marked out like veg at a grocer's. Catacombs! Keep an eye out for, like, if I get a key. Right. Seems like that's the end of our little journey for now. Well, thanks so much. It was a great time. I'll look forward to playing more of this next weekend, probably. See you then.